Have you ever pondered why it's so difficult to meet genuine friends or a partner who genuinely understands you? Why, despite your goodness, genuineness, and giving, are you alone? Is there something wrong with you, or does this loneliness serve a higher purpose? If these questions resonate with you, you should understand why. You are a chosen one, and your path is not typical of the majority. Their energy is powerful, and their presence alters situations, which can be difficult for others to deal with. The chosen ones were not born to go with the flow of civilization but to disrupt patterns, awaken consciences, and enlighten routes. However, quick recognition or long-term partnerships do not always meet this purpose. In truth, the road of the chosen is frequently lonely since not everyone can withstand the power of their arrival. Have you ever experienced a sense of disconnection in the midst of a crowd? Did you ever feel as if no one truly understood you? This happens because your soul resonates at a higher frequency, which does not resonate with the majority of individuals around you. If this truth resonates with you, now is the time to subscribe to the channel. Occasionally all we need is a place where we may feel completely understood. And now, we'll look at the 7 reasons why chosen frequently live without friends or long-term relationships. You must understand that your light will not go unrecognized. The truth you hold within you lights everything around you, making those who choose to hide in darkness uncomfortable in your presence. They may not be able to define it, but they recognize that there is something unique about you. We all pick up frequencies without realizing it, and yours is far higher. Many individuals depart even before establishing a connection. Have you ever observed that as you mature spiritually, your tolerance for hollow rhetoric and unpleasant conduct decreases? How do you become more discriminating about who enters your life? This is because, over time, you realize that your tranquility and vitality are valuable assets. And not everyone is entitled to access them. The first reason why many chosen avoid genuine connections and friendships is that many people are actual energy vampires. Have you ever felt fatigued from conversing with some people? Do you sense a drain in your energy? This is because, as the chosen one, your frequency draws people seeking light. However, not everyone who approaches you is willing to return this energy in a balanced manner. Frequently, family, friends, and lovers unknowingly draw off your positive energy without reciprocating. You may not recognize it at first, but this uneven trade eventually exhausts you. Healthy relationships need balance, and finding someone who understands your energy and helps you evolve is a difficult task. As a result, many chosen prefer isolation over being among people who simply suck their essence without providing anything in return. And what's even more incredible? This period of seclusion is not punishment. It's a period of preparation. The universe is teaching you to realize your value, elevate your consciousness, and develop yourself so that when the time comes, you will be prepared to attract relationships that genuinely resonate with your soul. The second reason that many chosen avoid genuine connections and friendships is that few people can truly assist them. Have you ever noticed how simple it is to help others, yet how difficult it is to find someone who is willing to assist you? This is because the chosen ones possess a sensitivity and depth that most people do not understand. You are always willing to brighten someone's day, provide words of encouragement, and elevate those who have fallen. When you need help, you find that few can offer the same level of support and understanding that you can. Such situations may be annoying and lonely. However, loneliness may be a blessing. It encourages you to trust yourself more, to go within yourself for solutions, and to accept that your journey is unique. This seclusion eventually becomes an effective filter. You understand that all you need is the proper people around you, not a large throng. And they will arise spontaneously and effortlessly. Coercion is not necessary to establish true relationships. They happen at the appropriate time, with people who fully understand your vision and mission. Many chosen ones steer clear of genuine connections and friendships due to their inner healing. Do you feel as though you need to heal your spiritual scars? Do you feel like there's something inside of you that needs to be fixed before you can truly connect with someone? This is because many chosen have emotional scars from past tragedies that must be addressed before they can have beneficial relationships. The energy of the earth is shifting, and the chosen ones are at the forefront of this transition. This scenario implies you must let go of the weight of past experiences, heal childhood wounds, and address long-repressed emotional difficulties. Being alone throughout this process is not an issue, rather, it is a necessity. Solitude enables you to reconnect with yourself, confront your shadows, and turn your wounds into wisdom. Rather than seeking outward diversions, you go within to discover the genuine source of your healing. This inner effort is necessary so that you may open yourself up to future relationships based on true love and energy balance rather than lack or the desire for satisfaction. So, if you feel alone right now, realize that this moment isn't a punishment. It is a phase of development, strengthening, and learning. And as you accept this period, you will understand that you are becoming the finest version of yourself. Unexpectedly, you will encounter individuals who truly embody your authenticity and brilliance. It is usual for the chosen to experience moments of seclusion while on their personal development journey. People around you may not always understand this unique journey of growth. However, this moment of being alone is not a punishment but rather a time of preparation. You are being strengthened as you learn to understand your true self and heal any scars before moving on. The chosen ones gradually realize that their aloneness is both fleeting and necessary. As you heal your inner wounds and increase your frequency, you start to attract connections who are more compatible with your new energy. This is one of the primary goals of your isolation, to prepare you to meet individuals who truly share your vision and purpose. The fourth reason that many chosen avoid genuine relationships and friendships is because the type of connection they desire takes time to emerge. Because of their high vibration, individuals are dissatisfied with shallow relationships or those based on temporary interests. They require genuine and meaningful relationships in which they may express their emotional and spiritual depth without fear of being misunderstood. The chosen, unlike many others, choose to wait for the proper person rather than being lonely themselves. Finding someone who connects with your soul is a slow process that involves patience and confidence in the universe's timing. This wait might be difficult, but it is also necessary to guarantee that when the proper person arrives, the connection is authentic and balanced. During this period, the chosen ones are encouraged to focus their energies on their development. This alone time should not be viewed as empty but rather as a chance for self-development, where you may enhance your identity, expand your spirituality, and reconnect with your actual purpose. At the same time, the universe is preparing you to meet the right person. Both parties must be emotionally, spiritually, and energetically prepared for the connection to occur. When such an event occurs, the marriage becomes unique and unshakable, with firm foundations. A chosen one's hardest challenge is accepting that this moment is part of the process and trusting life's flow. But this path shows them that when they meet someone who shares their vibe, the bond will be deep. As a result, many chosen remain alone for a while, but when they meet a matching spouse, their relationship becomes something remarkable and long-lasting. The sixth reason that many chosen ones avoid meaningful connections and friendships is the imprint left by previous experiences. The chosen ones frequently bear significant emotional scars from disappointments, trials, and sorrows that have impacted their perspective on relationships. These markings might make it difficult to trust again, prompting the chosen one to shield oneself from additional harm. A variety of experiences, such as familial bonds, past romantic relationships, and even friendships that ended in failure, have influenced these pains. The chosen, being extraordinarily sensitive, are more likely to feel these sufferings acutely. Even when people desire to develop new relationships, the dread of repeating their pain might cause them to build emotional boundaries that make it difficult to get closer. These emotional scars frequently result in unconscious defense mechanisms. Without recognizing it, the chosen may close themselves off to new prospects out of dread of experiencing the same anguish again. If you are in the process of healing, please leave the sentence, "I choose to free myself," in the comment section. It is more than simply a statement, it is a concrete step toward its rehabilitation. Overcoming these traumas demands time and perseverance, as well as a profound exploration of one's own core. Such an endeavor requires a commitment to self-awareness and acceptance of one's own history. Therapy, meditation, spiritual reconnection, and emotional healing modalities are all crucial parts of this process. Loneliness can be a significant obstacle during this age of internal transformation, but it can also be a chance for growth. Being alone allows you to analyze, understand, and reframe your experiences without interruption from others. Although it is a period of deep introspection, it also ushers in a new era of better and more balanced relationships. The sixth reason why many chosen ones avoid genuine relationships and friendships is connected to their higher mission. The solitude of the chosen has a profound meaning, it is part of their training for a critical assignment. This moment of reflection serves a basic purpose: to deepen your spiritual connection, broaden your consciousness, and prepare you for difficulties that will necessitate resilience and internal clarity. Periods of isolation and reflection function as a spiritual school when quiet imparts truths that the outer world's distractions make it difficult to absorb. During this time, many chosen experience profound awakenings, receive inner direction, and develop abilities that will be essential to their journey. Another key aspect of this path is not only spiritual development but also energy rearrangement. Before taking on significant duties and leading others, a chosen one must break old patterns, rid oneself of unwanted influences, and raise their vibration. Great goals are not bestowed onto people who are not yet equipped to carry them out. So, if you think your loneliness is chronic, it's part of the plan. Your transformation into something magnificent is underway. And when the proper moment arrives, everything will fall into place. Destiny not only shapes your route, but it also prepares all of the individuals who will join you on your journey at the appropriate moment. Those that will be by your side, whether a spouse, friends, or mentors, are all going through their stages of spiritual development and alignment. Each person has their struggles and lessons to learn before their life crosses with yours. When this contact occurs, it will be natural and meaningful, with no need to force relationships that are not yet ready to materialize. As a result, loneliness, which is typically viewed as a hardship, is actually a necessary stage of development. This time helps you to expand your self-awareness, gain emotional autonomy, and realize that true pleasure is not dependent on external factors. When a chosen one learns to be entire within themselves, they have an unchanging sense of security, becoming a magnet for authentic connections that are in line with their mission. However, it is important to recognize that this procedure does not occur overnight. Loneliness may be difficult because it raises fundamental issues about who we are and our place in the world. Sometimes, we look around and question why so many others seem to effortlessly find companionship and partnerships, while we struggle alone. However, this solitary path has a deeper purpose: it polishes our essence, strengthens our spirit, and prepares us for meaningful partnerships. Consider a relationship in which two people join together not out of need or reliance, but out of choice and harmony. When you feel whole, you don't search for someone to fill holes but rather to share a life of mutual development. This is the type of connection that the chosen ones want, and as a result, they frequently have to wait longer to meet someone who genuinely resonates with their energy. This wait, however, may be difficult. Doubt, fear of never finding a match, and the desire to settle for less than one deserves may arise. However, keep in mind that the energy you generate attracts those who share your frequency. Accepting less than you actually want prevents the emergence of something greater and more aligned. And if this material has touched you, please click the like button below the video. This process is how we keep the stream of consciousness alive and vibrant here. The seventh reason that many chosen ones avoid genuine connections and friendships is due to the depth they hold in their essence. Not everyone is ready to deal with the power of an awakened spirit. You don't settle for superficial encounters, and this tendency may drive off individuals who aren't yet ready to confront their facts. Their sight extends beyond appearances, detecting hidden intentions and nuances that other people miss. Many individuals resist openness because it requires them to confront their vulnerabilities and conflicts. They want to keep their masks on so that they do not have to confront their true selves. Thus, some people prefer to withdraw, not out of a lack of affection, but because they are not yet ready to be seen so plainly. Because of their increased sensitivity, the chosen have a far greater degree of perception than the others. You may have already observed how you can detect small changes in someone's behavior, sense feelings that have not been spoken, and even forecast situations before they occur. This ability may appear to be a godsend, but it may also be a burden, since not everyone is ready for the honesty and clarity you provide. Furthermore, the chosen ones yearn for authentic relationships where they can freely express their deepest emotions without worrying about misunderstandings. However, not everyone desires this degree of commitment. Many people want to stay in their comfort zone, not question life, or reflect on their progress. This mindset creates a divide between you and most others, making genuine interactions increasingly unlikely. Another important consideration is the strength of your vibration. Its presence is startling, its energy is tremendous, and individuals who continue to live in restrictive patterns may find this overpowering. His free spirit, constant pursuit of truth, and refusal to tolerate falsehoods may irritate people who have not yet woken to their light. Her very presence may be uncomfortable, since she not only shines but also reveals all that others strive to hide. And not everyone is willing to face this vulnerability. This distance may be uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary to weed out those who are truly ready to join you. Many chosen believe they have changed from their youth. Perhaps those children preferred the companionship of books or nature to crowds. Perhaps these were individuals who, from a young age, questioned their surroundings and saw the system's contradictions. This feeling of not belonging is a sign that you were meant for more than just fitting in. This loneliness, while it may appear to be a hardship, is actually a process of strengthening. The universe is preparing you for something higher, which necessitates moments of reflection and transformation. Being alone does not imply being lost, but rather going through a process of polishing in which your essence is polished and your vitality grows. When you realize this, you know your path is not about fitting in but about elevating the world. Each moment of isolation lays the groundwork for a future in which your interactions are true, deep, and transformational. When the time comes, others who share your vibration will naturally gravitate toward you, and the ties you make will serve a bigger purpose. The loneliness of the chosen is not a punishment, but rather a preparation for a larger purpose. You were not isolated by coincidence. The cosmos is molding you, strengthening your spirit and broadening your consciousness so that you may carry out your duty with clarity and power. Being alone doesn't imply being forgotten or powerless. Rather, this time of reflection is an invitation to a deeper awakening. This quiet allows you to reconnect with your genuine nature, free of distractions and external influence. This period of being alone serves as a reminder that you do not need people's approval or constant companionship to feel full. The universe is preparing the groundwork so that when the time comes, you will be surrounded by others who genuinely understand and appreciate your brightness. And if all of this resonated with you, then subscribe to the channel and leave a comment on the word essence below to show your dedication to being who you truly are. Your journey is really valuable, your presence is critical, and everything you are experiencing right now is part of a larger plan. Thank you for being here. You should follow with confidence, as you are a unique and essential part of God's plan for the chosen. Peace, light, and purpose to you. Until the next video, Chosen One.